I gotta get the heck out of
Yeah.
here.
See, cat friend. Your cat friend's also the type of friend that will like just knock shit over in your house. Like they'll lock eyes with you and be like, "Oh, what a cool glass." Bah.
Oh, is this vintage?
Yeah, this thing vintage that I'm about to smack off this thing. Or you're like, "Hey, don't touch it," and they lock eyes with you and touch it. That's a cat friend.
Not to be confused with Chaos Gremlin. Very similar.
Very similar, but different. You can be both, and you can be neither.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, a dog friend is the type of person where you're like, man, I have this leftover pizza crust that I'm probably not going to eat. And the dog friend is like,
that's me.
Already eating it.
My cousin was losing his mind for like 3 weeks because he was our DD and he had a beer. He's like, I don't know if I should drink this. And I just grab it and immediately start drinking it. And he's like, 1, there's no hesitation. 2, you didn't wipe down the lip or anything like that. And you just went for it. You didn't ask. And I was like,
you didn't ask.
And like, to me, it was like, made sense for like 8 reasons. And I thought that the whole, it's, you know, this comes up on Dear Internet a lot of like, oh, it's gross, there's germs, da-da-da. Like the classic one is, would you use your partners for whom you're like kissy, sexually active with, would you use their freaking toothbrush? And there, or like, if you had to, would you throw the toothbrush away or type something like that? Where there's like, it's irrational germ fears, what I call it, maybe. But to me, it's like, I'm already drinking your fucking spit. I'm not gonna wipe down the top. That's probably the cleanest part.
Also, like, are you even friends if you don't share drinks?
Say it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a
I'm the
weirdo
weirdo.
Everybody's house situation, right? Like, it's not really like what we've done. It's more of a like, how clean are you with your toothbrush after you use it? Because like, are you just like, what? I'm just setting it down.
Right. With all the goo still there.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Here's my thing. I hate kissing. I think making out is gross. However,
I love kissing.
I like small pecks on the forehead and stuff, kiss on the ears, great. Open mouth making out, not for me. However, one time I wanted to be sick so I wouldn't have to go to work, and my friend had a cold. And we were hanging out and he said, "Oh yeah, I was sick the past 2 days." And I grabbed the back of his head and like gave him like an open mouth smooch so I could get sick. It worked.
You know, you don't have to be sick to call in sick, right?
Yeah, you don't.
I was young and stupid at the time, Brett.
It's called.
Lying's wrong.
Has never heard of a lie.
When I was also, I think I was a youth leader at the time, so I was like, I don't want to lie. That's a sin. But open mouth making out with my friend is fine. So if I make the lie reality, then
I get it. I understand that. You know, it's
true. Yeah.
This very day today, I would simply call out of work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call out of work right now for tomorrow and just be like, "Yo, I'm not coming. I'm dying.
I'm sick tomorrow."
I almost called out of work to this job with that opening comment about me being the friend that no one likes to see. Thanks, Josh.
I didn't say you were the friend that no one likes to see. That's not what that's the opposite.
Oh, the friend that no
kind of
one's
the opposite. Yeah.
No.
It's the opposite.
No, it's weird.
We don't think you're excited to see us.
Yeah.
It's just like you feel like an asshole. Is what Josh said.
Yeah.
I've never
being the guy who knocks things over. So
see,
in a handful of times I've been in Brett's physical presence, I've never had a bad time.
Yeah, I don't think a cat
friend in person.
That's the thing, is a cat friend isn't a bad time, because if you hung out with cats at all, then like they're never a bad time. They have cafes.
I think the good part about dog friend versus cat friend and the cat friend side is that like you can just pick up where you left off versus having to make it a big deal. Where
exactly, it's low energy.
Exactly, like Josh's example of you get in from visiting your cat friend, you get in, and they're like, "Hey, what's up?" It's not like, "Oh my God, you're here. Do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want that?" Oh,
yeah, it's not this whole production.
It's
just like,
okay.
Yeah, like, just come, set your shit down, get on this couch. Like, let's get this movie started. Like, it's very like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's down to business straight up. But also, like I also said, there is something very special about a cat friend when you've made a cat friend and you aren't quite sure. Like, it's early, right? Like, you're just getting to know each other, all that stuff. You don't quite know where you stand. And then the cat friend like invites you over to their house and you're like, "Oh shit, I'm in." Like, we're not coworkers anymore. Like this is a friend now. Like holy fuck.
We're at a
Holy
first
shit.
name basis.
Yeah, like cat friends are very rewarding. There's nothing wrong with being a cat friend at all. They're brilliant. Dog friends are just like outwardly expressive, as Pat said. Cat friends are like inwardly expressive.
Although, yeah, I feel like I haven't been on a last name basis with anyone since high school.
Huh.
That's real.
Are there people you refer to by their last names?
I see what
Mr.
you're
No.
So and so.
Just one
No.
guy. One guy I do a podcast with because we have 2 Michaels, so he's Bachman, and yeah, that's about
That's
it.
true. But I typically I almost never refer to people by last names, even when I was in school and there were a metric fuck ton of other Joshes.
Oh yeah,
We all just called each other
I know
Josh.
95 Joshes, and I don't think I have nicknames for any of them.
Nah.
I used to call you by your like handle, and then
Yeah.
I was like,
Gamer handle basis for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably more common. Although it is really funny to see people be like in person being like, Crasher 77, get over here, check out this fucking thing.
Oh yeah, I hate that. But also,
and you're like, learn his name. Like, what do
Yeah.
you mean?
Mine's pretty good though. With Beef, people just call me Beef. I turned Beef Johnson into my whole personality.
I love
after
that.
first-
That's
There you
good.
go.
well,
And then
how's everyone doing? Sorry we weren't here last week. We won't be here next week either.
We won't. Is it
guys-
I was
Christmas
going to
next
ask you
week?
about that at the end. I was going to say who can be around it's the day
I
after.
cannot.
Oh, I'm
Xmas.
available the day
Oh.
after Christmas for sure.
I didn't even check.
Tim,
if
that's
you
really
guys-
rude of you, because you know what that day is, right? A week from today.
Uh-uh.
It's my birthday, so you know.
I don't
Patrick's
give a
birthday.
fuck. I'm a
Listen,
cat
I don't
friend.
have a
I hate
family,
you.
so I'm
Honestly, me
always
neither.
available
I
on
don't
holidays.
either.
I hate you. I'm a cat friend. I think you suck, and I think your birthday's stupid. Thank you. I'm a cat friend. Meow.
You know, he's gonna knock shit over
Me
in your
too.
house.
I don't do anything. It's the day after Christmas.
What are you gonna be like 29 or something like that? Get out of here. Shut up.
Yep, 29 for the 11th time.
Wait, what? Is this the big 4-0?
It is.
Oh my god, Josh, should we go?
To Pat's, yeah, we can go to Pat's birthday.
Pat's house right now?
Yeah. I've had people be like, "Oh wow," I'm like, honestly, getting a fucking joint cut out of your body and replaced with a fake one kind of takes the sting out of turning on this 40 as far as getting
Yeah,
older.
you've already had your
It's like-
60-year-old man injury, so time to
Yeah.
Yeah.
get out of the way.
Also, you're kind of like, you do strength training or whatever, like you lift weights
Yeah.
and shit. So like, you're gonna live to be like 297 years old anyway.
Hmm.
That would be cool or a terrible curse. I don't know. That's
Yeah, I guess if your
That'd be-
bone trajectory, like you're gonna be old, but you're just gonna be like wrapped up like a mummy.
Well, that's the thing. If you do strength training, not even like trying to get big, like if you just be lifting weights and shit, apparently,
Mhm.
your body is like, oh, dude, we could do this, and like will carry you. So
I
fucking-
100% believe that. So much. Yeah, I think. Sorry, we're gonna start in a second here, but I have my little pet theory on the 2 biggest things for anti-aging are physical activity, like exercise, some kind of exercise, and also I think sexual activity, like keep your body is like keep it young. It's like, oh, we still need these things, and that
Dog
keeps you
friend.
from aging.
Pat is like
Dog
low
friend.
key trying to flex on the stream. He's just like, I look young
I
because
pound
I
hard.
fuck.
I pound.
I mean, I do as well.
I
To be
pound
honest,
hard.
I don't look young. I look vague. I
It's
feel
like
like
I look old, but you should see me naked and pounding.
With
Then I look young.
I look vague. Yeah.
yeah.
My
feel like-
tip
yeah.
for anti-aging is to be brown or black or Asian.
Yes,
That's probably what helps.
that
too.
works.
I keep trying to
Lotion
do
is
it, but I
great.
keep getting yelled at.
Oh
it-
man, Tim.
That's true. Stay away
Everyone
from the
yells
sun.
at me and says I'm
also.
doing bad things when I try that.
Yeah, stay away from the sun. Also, great anti-aging.
That's true.
Dodge the sun as much as possible.
Stay in your basement. Don't leave. It's okay.
Yeah, don't go into the light.
It's fine. It's fine.
Drink water, be lotioned, fuck a lot, and do strength training would be great.
All right. All
Stay
right.
inside.
All right. Okay.
Chet
Go-
Hanks era starting now. Let's go. So I want to be young
Yes, the
forever.
Island massive.
For half a
I'm
second.
gonna be
I
the
thought
Chet
that was
Hanks
Pat.
of Asian people. I don't know what that's gonna be,
I'm
but I
begging.
can't imagine it's
Why
gonna
does
be
that
good.
seem worse? Like,
I don't think it's gonna be good. I don't think people are gonna like it.
You don't know if you don't try, Tim.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
2025 could be your year.
If
ahoy, mateys!
Ahoy, mateys!
On our last episode of Wayward
Ahoy!
Shores.
For helping.
That's my new favorite bit. The crew of boat 2 docked at a mysterious lone island to rest up and get some repairs. The only building, as far as you know, on the island is Quack Jack's Rum Shack, and you had met Quack Jack and his duck, Lord Fowlington. You met a devil named Azarog, and she coerced Steve into a card game. For some information, you met a sea demon named Scratchy, who told a story about Zan, ex-brother, and how Zan duped another demon in kind of like making a deal after deal after deal that kind of all came back around to get a magical
like
ship that he's been using to destroy Sunhold vessels. You gambled away the magic hourglass, or the cursed hourglass from the bait. I guess you never really confirmed if it was magic or cursed. That's on me. But in the
Everything felt cursed, so we
stack
stopped
of
testing.
items from the creepy basement in the Emerald Estate was an hourglass with like a face, like a theater face mask that's half smiling, half frowning, and you gambled that away. And Azarog took that as payment for the bet.
Now that that's gone, can you tell us exactly what it did and how we could have broken the campaign?
I know what it did, because it's a theater face. So what I think happened was, depending on whether it was up or down, it produced a holographic stage play of your life. Either forwards or back.
I'll tell you a piece of it. I'll tell you one piece. I'll give you a hint, just a little bit. I don't want to just give away the
one piece.
I'll give you a hint. It did something. It affected luck significantly.
Okay, smiley good, frowny bad. I like that.
As the sands would fall. So for a period of time, it would drastically affect luck.
Oh, okay.
So
but then you'd have to have bad luck to get good luck again, probably. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Talking with your crew, the ship, you made it here, but it had some big holes in it. You had a big hole in the bottom from the skeleton that had like dimension doored above and dropped a stick of dynamite that Steve had frozen water to kind of seal. But basically, you do, as far as doing the actual repairs, they won't be that big of a task because of Steve's magical mending abilities. But you still need the raw materials. Mending doesn't create wood, so you still need wood planks. There are trees on this island that have good quality wood. You ventured sort of away from the beach where the shack and the dock where the shack is into the forest to find some good trees. Topha pointed out some solid trees. But, of course, some gigantic craw frogs who were hungry decided to try and eat you. There was some, Steve saved you. If you come through this fight all right, Steve saved you some time because he felled one of the biggest trees with a big lightning blast. But you've got 3 giant craw frogs. I think they're as big as Clydesdale horses.
Holy shit.
Trying to eat you. Thanks to X Speak with Animals, we learned that the frogs think that Nimue is one of them, but being a bad baby, being a misbehaving baby craw frog.
Bad baby, no squeezy.
We're going to pick things up. It's still, you all have taken your turn. Steve is currently inside the mouth of one of the frogs. Your allies need to take their turns, their attacks, the ones that fight, and then it will be the frogs. And we're going to jump right in.
I think that Steve makes wood plenty good. I think Steve is great at making wood. I said it.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a big horse, Pat.
So I'm going to start with down.
Not even a small horse. These are big frogs that are even bigger than normal horses.
You've seen that to give a visual. Where Americans will use anything but the metric system.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pat.
I have a whole diatribe, and I'll talk about it some other time, about the one area where I think we did it right. I think Fahrenheit's better than Celsius.
I agree with that too. I was arguing with people about this as well. Like,
yeah,
100%. I'm not gonna cape for the other stuff, but I will for Fahrenheit.
No, like liters and meters are better than whatever the fuck bullshit we use. But other than that, anyway, so this setting is you're a little inland from the beach on this island. There's a big thick forest. There's a big copse of trees kind of to the south, and then there was a little path that leads back around to a clearing with a few small ponds. Ek and Nimue and Steve are in this little path, kind of behind some shrubbery trees, fighting two giant craw frogs. Down on the other side, kind of around at the base, the border of the forestry, is one other giant craw frog that has Musket, Tofa, Buck, Sally, Tempest, Morley, and Irma. Morley and Irma are not much for fighting. But anyway, so Musket is going to pull out two flintlock pistols and take aim at this giant craw frog and fire 2 shots. Say, fuck you, bitch. And he rolls a nat 1 on the first shot. And he hits with the second shot.
Yay.
So, and this is something you might have tried to talk to him for a while about, the fact that, honestly, it looks cool, but you'll probably aim a lot better if you just, just hold one pistol and actually use the sights instead of just kind of pointing. But Musket refuses to take heed.
Does he hold it sideways?
That's probably why aim is so big.
And he also tries to fire him at the exact same time, always too, instead of.
We just gotta get Musket to watch Equilibrium with Christian Bale and Tay Diggs.
But I'll say, as also kind of as a free action, Musket will call, as he knows, to Sally and be like, "Sally, fucking do something." So Musket takes his 2 shots, 1 misses, 1 hits. Sally will approach, and Sally knows
my frog. Oh,
no.
Different frog. Okay. All right.
They don't see you really. There is a tree.
No one sees me, Pat.
Nimue can kind of, Nimue can kind of see the frog that you're in, but there's a tree between you and the rest of your party, Steve. So Sally, normally you might have to be more specific with Sally, but she has learned that if Musket tells her to do something, it's violence.
Okay.
Sally is a dog friend.
So she walks forward, and you see her, the points of her wood-like fingers kind of grow sharp, and she lashes out to slash at this frog.
Is Sally a robot?
Sally's not a robot.
I don't think I believe you, Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Define robot.
Tofa has a musket, or like a rifle musket, not Musket, you're the character. And she shoots and hits. And this thing looks rough.
Has Tofa been black this whole time?
Yeah.
She's like a dryad, so she has
No,
bark.
Sally.
Sally's a dryad. Tofa has apparently been black this whole time.
Yes, since the island that you shipwrecked on.
That's why he did that accent.
They changed it to island.
There's something racist.
Buck pulls out a longbow. Buck is very skilled with a longbow, and she actually turns to you, Tempest.
Don't.
And she's like, and asks you. No, I just.
What, Buck? What?
Should I just shoot? That's one's right. He has to go help the other captains there, boss.
Whatever's closest to me. Shoot
Okay.
that one.
You got it.
To me.
That's the one that's me. If they're getting back here, it's bad. Okay, gang. I don't know where Steve is. I bet he's fine.
All right. So she takes aim. She fires. And she shoots an arrow with her longbow straight through the skull of this giant craw frog, and it drops.
I
This
told
one
you
is
to
dead.
do that. You're smart.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the 2 craw frogs' turn. Steve. That'll be on the start of your next turn. This one is going to try to swallow you. I'm going to need you to make either a dexterity, to go into its stomach, a dexterity or a strength. I'll let you choose strength saving throw to kind of cling and not get pulled down its gullet into its belly. The DC is
Steve fight for his life not to get thirded right now.
It's 25 for Christmas.
No, I'll tell you right now, the DC is 18. Try to not get swallowed by the
That's not
thing.
dramatic at all.
I can't believe Steve's getting gulped again.
Usually got to pay for this kind of action.
All right.
Yeah, it's $50.
Cat. Big rolls, big money, big money. 18. I got a 19 on the dice, which is a 21, baby.
All right. You stay in its mouth. You're still inside of it. It's gonna take its movement with you in it, though.
Is that
And
does
it's
this
gonna
follow
it's gonna
the grappling
retreat.
movement where it's like half speed?
No, because you're in its mouth fully. It has full use of its limbs. It's gonna pull you back.
So if I put somebody fully in my mouth, I can carry them at full speed.
If you had something entirely in your mouth, yes, you 3-foot tall creature.
I don't know.
You're gonna fight.
Listen,
freaking
I'm
Jiminy
3 feet
Cricket.
tall, but my throat's 6'6".
Yeah, I
Let's
don't
go,
think you
baby.
should introduce throating mechanics to our good friend Josh.
Yeah, I'm the expert on
I
throating.
Just say,
Cast
I'm not sure.
war.
That's a good question. That's and just move on. Don't make it a challenge. Just like, oh, that's
Yeah,
an
don't
interesting
make it a
thought. I'll think about
challenge,
it.
'cause I'll win.
And then dangle something else. Like, okay, yeah.
All right.
Nimue,
Hi.
the one in front of you lashes out with its tongue, and it doesn't go to like hit you because those tongues can pack a really serious punch, but instead it lashes and it grabs onto your ankle. I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Great.
Yeah.
You
Bad
got it.
baby. Bad baby.
Bad baby.
You should learn some bad
Um,
baby lyrics. Hold on, let me see.
I'm
15.
just laughing at tongue punching.
15's not gonna do it.
Oh
So-
no.
This thing holding onto you with its tongue, it pulls you off your feet and it leaps, it runs and it leaps up into this tree with you
Bad baby.
Oh no.
Oh, bad baby.
and is trying to climb up high somewhere. And you're like dangling upside. It's like tongue is lolling out of the side of its mouth and you're hanging upside down by your ankle. And it's climbing
and
up
can
this
we
tree.
see this, the family?
I can see this happening. Tempest,
Mhm.
yes, you can see this happening, Tempest.
Not as well as Zach, we can all agree. And reminder
true.
for the folks at home, Ek is hyper invisible.
I'm so fucking invisible.
That's true. What is your X? What's your Echo? What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is that is not my character sheet, Patrick. Hold on, it's loading.
I'm at a big spell slot. I knew that though.
Why the fuck is my internet so bad all of a sudden?
Pat, can I have more spells?
Nope.
We should make
Can we
use
have
of
more
mana
spell
potions.
slots?
16.
I gave you a magic pistol that shoots money.
16. Passive perception 16.
Okay. You don't notice it. You don't notice, and then until it's right, literally 5 feet in front of you, you see these two pairs of. They look like they're floating little white orbs.
Uh-oh.
Is that what it looks like? And then it kind of becomes clear to you what you're seeing as one of them, as this figure leaps and snaps and bites through, dissipating Nimue's echo.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And you realize what you are looking at. Sorry,
pussy.
are two. And now that you kind of like, it's one of those things where you totally miss them. You're fighting the frogs. It's really hard to notice. But now that you've kind of clocked them and you've seen a flash of motion, you realize there are two glass gators, the transparent giant alligator creatures that are very common down in Squallhaven, where Tempest is from, have emerged from deeper in the jungle. I'm no doubt drawn by the sounds of battle. They don't see you.
Oh, dog! Good
They're
eating!
invisible.
Good
They
eating
just-
right there, everybody. I mean, what are those things?
Good eating, hell yeah. I tell them to go away. I still speak with animals active. I say, go away. We don't want to play.
You say go away, like speak with animals with them. No, hungry. We
Eat the frogs.
Don't eat ya.
Eat the frogs.
No, poison.
So are we.
Roll deception.
I'm invisible, so they're
It's
like,
not
God.
Yeah, wait, they
entirely-
God?
Yeah, they're just hearing. Yeah,
They just hear my voice and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Grass
One of us
talking.
is poison.
Hey, did you hear something? Must
the
have
fuck is
been
my
the
deception?
wind.
Oh, geez, plus 0, 13. 13 flat.
Nope. All right, it's your all turn, Steve. At the start, before you do anything at the start of your turn, I'm gonna need you to take 12 acid damage.
Holy
That's
shit!
all his hit points.
No.
As it like so these like glands inside its mouth are just really starting to just drip acidic saliva on you.
Been throated.
You can make a strength saving throw with a DC of 18 to try and break free out of it, pry yourself out of its mouth.
She cast explosion.
Okay, because I want to role play like to the maximum extent here.
Yeah.
Inside Frog, I could try to muscle my way out of being tongued to death by this frog. However, as a frog, and Emily, maybe you can get in on this. As a frog, if something was in your mouth hurting you real bad, would you not spit it out?
You try to swallow it more, faster, harder.
I feel like again, this is a Josh question. This is a Josh question. I mean,
All right.
That frog is
No, but you can
blinking
do.
so
here's
hard.
what I'll tell you though too. You tell me if you have like an attack or something you want to do because it's pretty much guaranteed to hit. Like,
Yeah, because I'm like I could just fucking like I have so many things I could do. Like I could just Hadouken the inside of the frog.
Mhm.
People forget Steve has a gun that he picked up off of someone's dead body a while back. I mean,
yeah.
if I just like like it's fine. I'll
No,
strength
I'll let you
save
do it.
you
I'm
that.
telling you right now, it
just-
auto hits. Like,
I just
I
feel
feel like
like
people make you roll or give you advantage. I'm like, no, I don't know how you conceivably miss with anything inside of its mouth. Like,
all right. I just want to cook Le Frog from the inside, I think is what Steve
Okay.
would do. Because that's the thought process Steve has. It's like, do I fight the frog or do I cook the frog? I cook the frog. So we're gonna do a Hadouken from interior frog.
okay.
And I'm gonna upcast it at level
So
3.
describe to me exactly what you're doing and what kind of energy you're drawing on. Like, what is this dealing out? Is this electrical? Is this magic, arcane?
It's fire. This is the Hadouken.
It's fire? Okay.
It's fire Hadouken. But it's a cone of fire, like from mouth to asshole, just a cone of fire within frog. Yeah. This is magical fire, so it's not like filling. It's
Mhm.
not a space filling fire. It's a cone that away.
Hell yeah.
And Steve's just like really upset. He's not. I wanted to have dialogue here, but Steve's just really upset, and he can't talk right now because he's inside a frog. But he's gonna do 3, 4, 5d6 fire damage to frog.
Roll it.
All right, let's go. Baba dot. Where'd my other d6 go? I lost the d6 thing. All right, brah. Horrible rolls. Oh, great rolls. Okay. 18.
Okay.
So I guess that's probably I feel like average.
Steve, I'm gonna roll a die here, and I want you to pick high or low.
Oh no, you're gonna cook me anyway? All right.
Uh-oh.
Which die are you rolling? I know it doesn't matter, but I gotta know.
A D20.
I'm gonna
No, it
guess.
has more odd numbers.
I'm gonna guess low.
Okay.
Don't cook
The
me, you son of a
19.
bitch.
That's
Cook
so
me,
high.
son
That's
of a
almost the highest.
No. Actually, what I was
Magical
rolling
fire. Okay.
for was so Steve, you're inside the mouth of this giant frog, and you unleash fire. And I'm gonna say you angle it like down away from you, not like just right next to your face, right down his throat, and you literally cook this thing alive. It is
Whoa.
charred. It is dead. Here's what I was rolling for. It slumps over, and it's very hot in there. It's sizzling. It's kind of smoky. You're kind of coughing. What what I was rolling for was the problem is you cooked it so much, its mouth is still kind of is still closed, and it's about as like stiff as an overcooked steak. So you're still inside the mouth.
No, Pat.
That was a roll.
Pat, no.
But it's
All right.
dead. And so Steve is inside the mouth of a burnt,
Dead
crispy,
frog.
dead giant frog.
Steve, I know we don't know this is happening, but get the heck out of there. Stop horsing around.
Steve,
what-
get Dune.
Yeah, if we
Does
knew
the-
this was
does
happening,
the-
this is what we'd say to you if that like motivates you at all.
Get Dune.
Fuck.
Uh,
Fuck. All right, hold
You
on.
guys can take your
Pat, you're gonna-
turns.
you're making-
Just to
okay, go
reiterate,
ahead.
Jennifer, you are. It didn't have a chance to go too high. You're 10 feet up.
Okay.
It's like mid climb. You're hanging
It
upside
has
down by
my
your
leg.
ankle. It has your ankle.
Okay.
Also, Eck, you have these two glass gators, very dangerous animals, but they don't see you.
Mm.
They just hear me. They hear my
Tempest,
voice.
you absolutely see you just killed the craw frog near you. You absolutely see the glass gators. Now that, especially with the flurry of movement of them attacking and you seeing Nimwe's echo disappearing, and you were trained since a childhood to try and spot them because they're very dangerous and playing in the waters and stuff of Squallhaven.
Mhm.
You see these large alligator creatures that are like glass, like transparent see-through, except for two solid white eyes. And you can make out the contours of their, when you know what to look for, the contours of their body and their mouths and very sharp fangs.
I know what I want to do, and that is freaking Dissonant Whispers. Can the glass gator to the left there give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Would you believe they have a negative modifier to
That's
wisdom?
crazy.
That is an 8.
That sucks, Pat. You take I've gotten rid of every D6 I own. You take 11 psychic damage, and on top of that, though, you have to use your movement to run as far away from me as you can. And since this is
Does
not,
that happen now or on their
Now.
turn? Now? Okay.
you use its reaction to do it, and that triggers opportunity attacks from
Okay.
my good friend Eck,
Alright.
the pewter.
Eck, you're going to take one?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it.
All right.
Here we go. I get advantage because I'm invisible, so they cannot see me coming.
Okay.
That is 15 to hit.
Yo.
Barely hits.
Yes. Praise God. Then I need one of these.
Barely hits, but also fully hits.
Yeah.
Barely is 100% hit.
Barely hit.
C's get
is a hit.
degrees. That is. Oh, that's 10 damage.
All right. So this glass gator turns wheels to run away, and Eck, you get a nice slash down its long back as it goes.
Yay.
And then it says, I'm walking here this way.
right.
And then as a bonus action, I'll look. Do I have a range on Bardic Inspiration? I haven't thought about it. 60
I feel
feet.
like it's.
And then I'm like,
'Cause-
Nimue, stop playing
60.
around. Get out of that. Stop it.
Ah!
So, and you get Bardic Inspiration. Still a D8, unfortunately, friends.
Okay. Great. Eck, Nimue.
I'm gonna invisibly walk next to the other gator.
Okay.
And I'm gonna commence to beating the shit out of it.
Do that.
All right. First attack, go. That is a nat 20 on my first
Nice.
attack, Patrick. And that was on my big gay dice.
Nice, nice.
God, it's so big.
And so is this greater invisibility? So basically nothing makes this drop.
Yeah, unless
Right.
I lose
not
concentration.
Unless loses
Yeah.
concentration.
I mean,
so
I
that
mean-
is 14 plus.
Why did I use it on myself just to be a coward?
13 plus 4 is 17 damage on the first attack.
Okay.
Then I'm going to attack again. 16 plus 8. 15 was barely. You said 15 barely hits it, right?
Yeah.
So I got 16 on the dice, so I hit it.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
And that is another 13 slashing damage.
Great. It has a reaction that to swipe with its tail. It's going to have disadvantage on that reaction though because you're invisible, but it knows it's being hurt by something.
Okay.
14 and 12. So that's 12 plus 6. It's an 18 to hit.
If it meets, it beats. So I will invisibly whack it with one of my wings, so it does not hit.
Okay.
So it hits something, just doesn't know what.
Okay.
And it feels feathery.
So you take no damage, and it took 30 on that. Nice. Anything else in your Ek? Anything else?
I have a bonus action available to me. You know what I'm going to do? I haven't done it in a minute. I'm going to let out a thunderous, ancient, draconic roar that is going to reverberate through this forest. And this glass gator next to me grants advantage to anybody that attacks it.
Wonderful.
It has been a while. I missed that.
So the one right next to you, the glass skater advantage, Buck is going to use that. Buck sees you're attacking at something, sees the movement. She's going to pull out her longbow and take a shot with advantage. And good thing for that advantage, because that hits. All right. And the nice thing is, it's a lot easier to spot now too, though, because now it's got a big arrow sticking out of it that Buck just shot it with.
It's probably bleeding.
Mm-hmm. Blood's invisible. It's
Oh, that's
translucent.
fine.
Pat.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Pat, can I use now that the frog is dead? Can I use my movement as like reverse grapple? Like I'm dragging a thing and do half movement and drag myself slightly back into the view of the rest of the party.
You're fully encased in its mouth.
Oh,
I don't
am
know
I
how you're
fully-
gonna,
Is there not
Yeah.
a is there not a hole in the back ass end of this frog now?
Do you
from
want to?
the-
If you want to, tell you what. Tell
Only
you
way
what.
out is through.
Like,
That's
if
what I would
you
say.
fully
to-
still in danger.
I won't even make
Fully
you. If
still in
you want to
danger.
crawl through the digestive tract of this creature and crawl out its its vent, which is the technical term, its asshole. I won't even make you roll for that. You get to do
Froggy.
it, and then way you kind of see this as you're hanging upside down. You,
That's
if you want to
absolutely-
It's
Ace
the-
Ventura in the Rhino,
Yes!
this.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a
But
good
Nimue
reference.
gets to see you do it as she hangs upside down.
Steve is having a terrible time right now, and yeah, he's just if out frog mouth or out frog ass. He is just
Baby,
Well,
you know
so
what I'm
I
picking
guess-
every time.
we're gonna move. We're gonna crawl our way 15 feet this way. Pat, can you move the frog with me?
Yeah.
And what the party sees is Steve wrapped in frog tongue, pulling a frog by its asshole back towards the rest of the party, just screaming, "Ah, help!"
Nimue, you fully saw Steve squeeze out of this dead giant crispy burnt frog's asshole.
Yeah, Steve's not fully out of it. He's just kind of like upper
Dragging
torso.
it. Oh,
Get me
just-
outta here.
He wasn't content to be a were shark. Now he's like like a centaur frog.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Which
I'll-
of
I'll be
centaurs
right
are
with
classified as
you.
monstrosities? That feels
That's
racist.
fucked up. What?
Yeah, that's pretty racist.
They should
yeah.
be aberrations.
Oh, they do the same thing with I think minotaurs too. Minotaurs I think aren't.
Yeah, because I think monstrosities are just like not humanoids, but also
Yeah.
Yeah.
not.
But it's also
evil.
it can make rangers really funny when you see like hooves on the ground and you're like, hey Pat, I would know if that's a beast. Is that a beast? And then Pat as the DM has to say, no, it's not a beast. And then I'd be like, we got minotaurs in this bitch, baby. Like, and then Pat's like,
See, it
fuck.
doesn't have to be bad though, you know, like like I've got something that's been described as monstrous.
It's
Hey!
this beehole.
I've got something that's been described as an aberration.
Look at that.
Clip
Okay.
that.
Nimue, what would you like to do? Hanging upside down from the tree, watching all of this unfold
Watching
around
this
you.
happen. I'll be right with you, Steve. And then I'm going to manifest my echo
Okay.
next to me.
It'll be
and
on the
then I'm
ground
going to...
beneath you.
Yeah, that's fine. Is it by the gator that's up here? I just wanted to
Yeah,
try
but that gator's currently yeah, you can attack it. That gator's currently in the process of running away from Tempest.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's afraid of me 'cause I'm
going
scary.
to I have Cinder Strike out, so I'm gonna try to strike at
Yeah.
this frog's arm, I guess, that has me.
Tongue. It's its tongue.
Tongue. Yep, I'm gonna get that then.
Okay.
For let's see. 18 to hit?
That hits.
$14 damage.
All right, I'm gonna roll to see. All right, it deals 14 damage. It lets go. You fall and take 4 damage as you hit the ground.
That's fine. I want to cut the when I was slashing at its tongue, I want to just cut off just where it was on me.
It's
and then...
it's a pretty. You cut it.
Yeah, but
It's
Cinder
hurt.
Strike.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, nah. That is so gross. This does it, right? Does it use a tongue? Like, sure, a
and
tiny
then
little. It's a very long tongue, but the end of it is like lopped off and flops on the ground.
I'll
next.
take it. And then, so am I on the ground?
You're prone on
now?
the ground right now.
Okay. My echo is... I just summoned it. Never mind. I haven't used my movement. Can I use my movement to get up?
Half to get up. Yep.
Yeah.
Use half your movement to get up.
I'm going to actually have my echo be on the other side. And then I'm going to... I want to take my second attack to attack the gator that's running
it.
away. 22 to hit.
Yep.
Nice.
14
Oh,
damage.
this is it. It's like I see it's frozen. It's an invisible gator. How much?
14.
So you deal 14 damage to this thing, and then I'd already rolled. Well, bro, for Tofa with her musket rifle and Musket with his pistols came around the corner, and again Musket missed one, hit with one. Tofa hit again. So you slash it, and then you see three or two projectile weapons just pow pow shoot into. Oh, sorry, they hit the one that X fighting. Never mind, it's still alive.
You get advantage on that one. You better have rolled with advantage on that one.
I did roll with advantage. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that one's really fucked up.
And in case it comes up, it didn't this time, Jennifer, but if you use my bardic inspiration and whatever you're rolling still fails, you now get to keep it. So if you roll fucking low,
cool.
you might as well still use it. Which I was always
That's
like,
awesome.
oh, I got to, I'm not going to use it. But now you should.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And then when you see Steve on the ground, his upper half of his body is outside on the ground, kind of burnt and singed from acid.
He's fooling
Covered
Oh
in
yeah,
some
my like
stuff, and his
all my
legs are still
gold armor
inside
just
of.
fucking ruined.
Oh no!
It's still inside of a giant frog's asshole.
It looks like he wanted to be
Steve,
a
why do
toady
you look
so
like
bad.
that? Why are you that way?
Yeah. What do you mean? The fucking frog ate me.
Get out of it.
Get out of it.
I'm halfway out. Help
Is
me
Steve
get all
being
the
a toady
way.
over there? Oh man.
All
I
right,
don't want to do this.
This guy.
Tempest, the one that you
What?
did Dissonant Whispers, does it make any kind of save, or does it have to start its turn continuing to move away?
No,
from
no,
you?
I think it's just a use
I think it's
reaction.
just that
yeah, it's
one
not
time.
like fear or anything like that.
Okay. All right. It's gonna wheel around and snap at Nimue. It can smell there's no blood or meat in the echo. Nimue,
one that hit
that
it.
is a 17 to hit you.
Miss.
Okay, bites again. That's a miss. It misses 3 times. 2 bites and a tail swipe. Misses 3 times.
That's because the echo was
Eck.
behind it, scaring it.
Yeah, the echo is like.
This one has caught your scent. It's going to have disadvantage, but it's going to try and bite you twice and tail swipe you, but it has disadvantage on all 3. So,
Who, me?
yeah,
Okay.
you're hurting it, but there's disadvantage. So, what's your AC? So with disadvantage, the first bite is a 17.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Second bite's going to be a miss. And tail swipe's going to be a miss. Are you
Nice.
doing anything to block the 17? Or are you taking the bite?
My AC is 18.
Oh, I thought you said it hits. Okay, so it misses
No,
all
no,
3
no.
again.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it just misses.
That's it for those 2. This frog is going to having its tongue cut partially off. Is gonna fucking bail.
Oh.
And you hear giant
Aw.
rustling in ways that like leaps through the trees to get away. Would you want to keep fighting if your tongue got partially cut off?
Depends. Depends on how mad I am.
Maybe. Yeah.
No, I mean,
Like-
if they like looked at me rad, I'd start screaming and running away.
Like if it was me and like someone if someone like got and patted Edward's face and called him
Yeah.
like their little pussy boy
Mhm.
and like pushed him, but like it pushed Pat into me and I bit my tongue, I would spit the blood in their face and start beating the shit out of them, and then sue them for the medical bills.
Bite
So
harder.
that would be like, do you know? It depends on the context, you know. Now, if it was my fault and they cut my tongue, yeah, I'd be out.
Yeah, if some guy cuts me in line on the way to the bathrooms in the Creed concert, and I like walk up to them acting all big, but like I trip and bite my tongue, immediately tears, and they're like, "Oh my god!" and then I run away, and then probably fall, my pants fall down too.
Yeah, but like if I was defending your honor, Pat, nah,
No.
I would use the blood as a weapon.
Yeah, bite the tip off, throw it at them.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice. It is your all's turn if you want to kill these things.
We like just win.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the gator. It's a 15 on the dice plus 8.
Hits.
That is 13 attack sword damage.
Got it. Still alive.
Attack number 2 is 17 plus 8.
Whoa.
And this one is 10 damage on the dice.
Kill it.
Yay.
Okay, sick. Much like how no, because this one's also invisible, so we're both invisible. So you get there's like just like a couple whack sounds and then like a sploosh sound.
I mean, it's invisible. It's like it's that weird, like it's glass. Like it's if it's standing still or something, you would easily miss it. But it's like has that weird. There's like contour to it where like light is bending or like the stuff on the other side of it looks slightly distorted when you're looking through it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be as like gross as like the frog all of a sudden becoming in half to an invisible force, you know? It would just it's just kind of like a tink tink.
You can't really see, yeah. Mm-hmm. Great.
And then I will begin to pitter patter this way.
Okay. Then what, you want to take some attacks? Did episode
gonna
do
go
something?
Yes.
I was just gonna vicious mockery it if it wants to make a wisdom saving throw.
14.
Failed. 9 damage.
Did I kill it?
No.
Hey, you
Fuck.
bitch! You bitch boy!
Uh,
Or was it you little pussy boy? Is that what it
Pussy
is?
boy, there you go. Brett, did you you're out of this frog now, or are you still sitting?
He's like partially out.
But that thing's
He's
dead,
still-
though, right?
Okay,
Yeah, it's
I'm
dead.
you hear like tiny little footsteps like pitter patter up to you because I'm gonna try to help you.
I run out, vicious mockery, and then when I get done, I look at Steve. I'm like,
You see,
quit
you see
horsing
Steve on the
around.
ground. His legs he's trying to pull his legs out of the frog's butt.
Not sure if he'll come up, but this thing has disadvantage on its next attack. That's my turn.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. I look very thankful that Eck has arrived.
You can't see me, but you can kind of just.
Oh,
know I'm there.
I'm out. I'm out of the thing. I could see you if you were like there.
No, I'm invisible.
Invisible.
Oh yeah, you're invisible. All right. How does invisible work? Like you're invisible and the stuff you're wearing is invisible. But like if like someone throws dirt on you, is that kind of stuff you're wearing? Or is that like is like, oh, you're covered in dirt. I can see dirt you.
So I think there's actually a spell. It's like a wizard spell where it's like see unseen or something. Like it lets you see and like detect invisible things. And the spell component is silver powder. And literally the spell is throwing the silver powder and being like, aha.
I feel like
I
Steve
see.
literally had that earlier in the campaign and I ditched it.
Yeah.
That's all right. cool is that?
Question.
Yep.
Does I think that we've like agreed this, but does my Echo have the same weapons as I do?
I think so.
No, it doesn't do the fire damage or anything like Cinder
No,
Strike does.
yeah. But like would she also have like a longbow and a crossbow and like
I'm fine with that.
I think so.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's just you.
A shadow go for grace. Like,
so my Echo when she came up, I would like her to have a longbow up. And she's going to I'm gonna unleash incantation. And she's going to take a shot at that frog that was running
oh, it's
away.
dead. Oh, that's going
Oh.
away. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be disadvantage
Okay.
because it's got. Okay.
Well, I rolled a 15 and a 16, so
The frog AC is.
23 to hit.
Oh. Okay. Okay. With disadvantage, yeah, still hits.
Yeah. So 12 damage.
Okay.
And then this crocodile next to me is still up, right?
Yep.
Yavor!
I think your
24
Echo just
to
does
hit.
whatever you do. So it's like it's just like another area for you to be there. So like you would attack with Cinder Strike. You would attack with whatever you have. It's not its
Okay,
own
Oh, okay.
thing.
We can look. I'll look it up later. You guys have this in hand.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
Yep.
11 damage to the little
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
Is it still up?
It's still up. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it again. 24 to hit.
Hits.
14 damage.
Okay.
It's still up.
Yes.
Should I let go for grace out?
Okay. Okay. Go over
How's
try
it
to bite it.
looking? Yeah.
Not great. Not in the store.
18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Go for Grace is fighting an alligator?
Yeah. 17 to hit. Or 17
Yeah.
damage.
Okay.
It's still up.
Yeah.
Go for Grace fighting the alligator has like Benihana's guy tossing a shrimp at you vibes. Like
All right. Anybody else? Steve, what I guess you
yeah.
haven't really taken a turn, so you could
Steve casts Exit Rectum. And I roll.
And you say magic doesn't exist, and yet, okay, here we are.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I rolled really bad on that. Dex, whatever you want to roll for it. It was real bad. I got a 8.
I was gonna say if you just use all your movement, you can extricate yourself from the giant frog's butthole and then stand up.
Yeah, you can just work yourself right out of there.
All right, if you're gonna give me that,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing, and then I'll throw a firebolt at the fucking runaway frog.
Okay. At the runaway
frog.
runaway frog.
Yeah. Oh wait, no,
Run away.
no. Go for. I want to save. Go for Grace.
Okay.
Go for Grace is in danger.
So yeah, cast fireball on the guy it's fighting to kill Nimue. Go for Grace, the Echo, you name it.
Yeah, all of us.
No, because Steve's out of the rectum at this point. Like he could see that Go for Grace like jumped out. It was like, and like Steve's like, "Fuck this."
That's what gave you the energy to the army crawl your way the rest of the way out.
Yeah.
You're also
Yeah,
nude
so
for
we're-
some reason. I don't really know what the deal with that is.
That's because they're just
Waste-
God.
Waist down though. Let's see. I've got a tattered shirt on, no pants.
I thought that's just what you look like regardless. That's a good point. Yeah.
That was a hell of a roll.
I gave someone Bardic Inspiration last session, or I didn't. I don't really know.
We're gonna do. Did I say Flaming Fist? That's what I meant to do. 2d10. All right. 1.
Does it hit?
10. Oh yeah, it fucking hit. It was
Okay.
it was sorry.
Pat, this does not
You know
concern
what?
you. Okay, see yourself out, please.
My
I
bad.
want
You
someone to
call-
get bit.
No, you
I want
call
to
me.
I want you to see how much
Sometimes-
damage these things deal with a single bite.
You could
No,
just tell us like that. Like you could just do
this is-
that.
This is fair. Sometimes you just gotta make sure I'm doing my due diligence here.
Say it.
Due diligence.
Dude's
That's
diligence.
gonna be 15. Flaming fist damage.
You kill it.
Hell yeah!
Steve,
Yay.
Steve crawls out of the giant, burnt, crisp, dead giant frog's butthole, missing his pants. He's burned. He's got acid burns. His shirt's in tatters. He stands up and he just throws a burst of fire, and it ends this glass gator, and it drops.
Yeah, and my IRL emote there, Steve also did.
Oh, you know Tempest is drooling right now. Tempest could smell that
Hell
cooking-
yeah!
Yeah,
that
I'm
cooking
like,
gator.
yeah, whatever.
Let me
I'm doing
get
what
a
my
little-
kitty cat laser does when he just like,
And then there's kind of a quiet that everything's deathly silent, and then some just general noises of the forest pick back up again. Some insects buzzing, some birds chirping.
It's actually extremely high class to eat that gator, by the way. I heard about that on the mainland, actually.
Steve goes back to the frog and tries to retrieve any visible tattered remains of his jorts, and it takes a few minutes to mend whatever he can mend. So he's got like
Make a
maybe
sleight of hand roll as you stick your hand back up the frog's
Jesus.
vent. And root
You love
around.
saying
Yeah.
event.
Stop it.
By the way, I'm always rolling my magic check on these bullshit rolls that you have me do.
Okay.
Just so you know, that is a 12. Wait, no, a
You-
13. A 13.
you
no,
find-
sleight of hand.
You grab something. It's not your pants.
12.
Oh no.
It's soft and mushy. It's not your pants though. You don't find your pants.
What is it?
So Steve's
Does it
just
come?
hang out with his wang out for the rest of the adventure.
You can go buy pants. You probably have some pants on the extra. You can go maybe
Buy
Quackjack's got
pants?
some pants.
But fucking quackjack pants. Duck trousers. Oh my god. All right. Cool. Thanks, Pat.
Someone can give you their jacket and you can wear it around your waist.
Get a big ass leaf, brother.
Yeah, I try to cover you, but I'm invisible.
Your dick just warps in a weird way. Like, interesting.
Pat, can I use mending in like a cool way, like sewing shit? Like, can I like make like pants from leaves, or does it have to repair the original form?
It repairs. It doesn't. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, just make a little Tarzan.
Yeah. I'll let you you got rope and stuff on you. These leaves are huge.
Big.
Yeah, let me see what's in my inventory.
I'll let you make a little leaf loincloth for the time being.
Yeah, all right, leaf loin.
All right, well, good job, gang. I guess start chopping. I'll be on the lookout, I guess, and I lean. Oh, stretch. Close my eyes. Yeah.
Are you wait? Are you fucking like sleeping, bro?
No, I'm supervising. Big leaf over face, curl up like a kitty cat.
Steve with no pants, well, with loin pants, grabs your ankle and fucking drags you over to the wall.
Stop! Steve, stop! What are you doing?
Listen, bro, if we gotta chop wood, you gotta chop
I'm
wood.
chopping.
Wood chop.
Literally was chopping wood when you came to me.
How much wood could a Tempest chuck if a Tempest could chop wood? You know what I'm saying?
Depends on what
Fucking-
happens when he wakes up. Because one time it was a lot of fucking wood when he woke up. He was just chopping.
You know what I'm saying? What's up? Let's go. Anyways.
It's not the morning anymore, though.
All right, Sally with me.
Hmm. So, with your 6 crew members here and the 4 of you, you can probably, if all 4 of you work and the 6 of them, you can probably chop enough wood before nightfall that will then need to be mended into your ship to repair the holes in your ship.
I'm using my unseen servant to do most of my stuff.
Pat, I have a cantrip that implies tools. My roundhouse kick is re-flavored sword burst.
Okay.
Eh?
Can we expedite and get back before nightfall?
How does that expedite?
Cause
Pow,
chops.
pow.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a hearty
Sure.
spin kick. Yeah.
Hell
I'll let
yeah.
you speed it up a
Alright.
little bit. It's still going to be the evening, but you shave off like 2 hours, but it's
Hell
not
yeah.
dusk yet. It's not dusk
Nice.
yet, so we're gonna call it like 5 p.m.
Okay.
I just don't want to
But
make
Steve,
it look like
you gotta go mend all. You know, they can do these the old-fashioned way, nail, or you gotta go mend these each.
I mean, magic is better than nails. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
we can all agree.
Say it.
And you can do
Magic's
10
better.
planks an hour. Well, think about it.
Alright.
If it's 6 seconds for a round, do a cantrip. So 6 seconds. There's 10 rounds. Oh, no,
okay,
no.
Pat,
I'm
I
sorry. Sorry. 10 planks a minute. You can go bam, bam, bam. And if they line them up, you can just go down the line. Sorry, 10 planks a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
you
can
do.
heal a foot per action.
For 6 seconds.
Okay.
1 foot per 6
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know
a
how
lot of
many
shit.
feet there are. Area is difficult. There might be a lot of feet missing, but
Mhm.
I'm with that. Okay.
And you're really only amending like a teeny tiny bit of it, right? So.
yeah, we're playing fast and loose with mending.
Oh, this
Pat,
is
you
not
got
how
the
mending works
jurisdiction.
at all. Just for those of you
It's
at home.
explicitly how mending works.
No, it's not. He's adding new wood to old broken wood.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah. That's how that works. We're fixing it.
We're fixing it. Yeah, that's true. You're right. I'm wrong.
Restoring it to its previous thing.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with it.
With
It was
the
made out of that
protein
tree.
too. Yeah.
If it was
Alchemically
literally made out of
refined
that
food.
same tree.
Yeah, it's like how if I use my fire breath on a piece of steak, it turns back into a cow.
That's true.
God, what
Yeah.
a pain in the ass! I have to find like the literal splinters. of
Ah.
that part, like-
So when you go back to the ship,
I think Steve's just special, okay? Can we just say it? It's not complaining. I think Steve's just a special little guy.
he's a special
He's a
boy.
special little boy.
So at the ship still is Cameron, Happy Dan, and Doss, who's always in the kitchen cooking and whatnot. Yeah. Cameron is holding up a scroll saying, just got a little update from Kenton. Kid. The big Minotaur dude. Kid, Kenton. He's
Yeah.
got an update for you.
All right.
Okay.
Can we go
Hell yeah,
home?
Ken. Yeah. All right.
No, not much. Just some more of them hunters was stopping by asking about us.
Hunters.
I feel like even if we get like exonerated, we're gonna be attacked for like 7 months afterwards due to how information is spread.
Oh god.
Yeah, like this is gonna be like when the Civil War ended and then
Yes.
there was more battles for a month. Yeah.
So yeah, Kenton gives you a little update in that he's been pretty active trying to advocate for you, trying to collect statements from people that that in support of you, sort of character witness. Again, I'd say there's him and Cornelius gave a statement. Captain Abzug Ovak, the fisherman who you helped out, and his husband who had the coffee shop are giving statements in support of you. The tailors who made Tempest outfit are given in support of you. Tavor gives a statement in support of you. And that's what he's been spending the days doing a lot too, is just trying to collect written statements from people. And he's informing you he's submitting them for review. And so much this case is really hinging on on this testimony of this Theodore Willoughby Esquire, whoever that is, who
Is it Birdie? Because I'm
what?
gonna kill them if it's Birdie. Birdie is going to die.
No, he said got a statement from Birdie in support of you, but he doesn't know if he's going to submit it with the rest of them because he doesn't know if it's actually going to help, because it just talks about how chill you are with doing drugs.
This is why I think Birdie's doing it, because it's like perfect deniability.
And he said, by the way, there was a break-in at the Emerald Estate one night, not long after you left.
Yeah, don't touch myself.
But it looks like someone tore the floorboards out to get down to the basement, knocked over some shelves, but Birdie wasn't there. Tiller wasn't there. They weren't harmed, but somebody broke in. It was looking for something. Not too much damage, but mainly it looks like they went into the basement, knocked over some shelves, and then left.
Fuck, our mayonnaise barrels.
We know exactly what they were looking for. It was our box of magical.
Our mayonnaise barrel. Oh yeah, that's right.
And then he says, okay, on to these hunters. Some real creepy folks have come by. There is, you've encountered some, but he hears there's one called Bonnie Dukes. She's a goblin. She is very put together. She captains the Cherry Feather. It's his giant crimson red ship. She's considered maybe the best bounty hunter. It's also rumored that she is in service to some devil lord.
Whoa.
I think everybody's in service to a devil lord.
And then the other one, he's like, you really want to, is another bounty hunter called an infamous bounty hunter named Braylock the Fisherman. And apparently he's called the Fisherman because when he catches somebody, he likes to use them as bait for sawjaws and fish. And trail them.
That's not a good bounty hunter, man. Okay, that's a bad guy.
Yeah, that sounds like not.
How's
And
he
then
gonna
finally-
get the reward?
How's he gonna get the damn reward? Dead or alive, I'll take dead. I don't give a
Then
fuck.
there is some figure that's asking around about you that everyone has nicknamed the Anvil.
The
Because
Anvil?
they're tall, they're broad, and they're covered head to toe in heavy plate armor, and you can't see their face, and their voice is kind of obscured and tinny. But this character
It's
named the
fucking
Anvil
Bane.
It's
has
Alphonse.
been
Yeah.
asking around, and it seems like not in relation to in Kenton did not encounter them. Kenton's picking up stories and putting out feelers because Kenton's got a lot of contacts. And just asking for specifically a frog person with a talking sword.
I've never seen.
Have you
I've never
seen
heard
this
this in my
frog
life.
person?
Yeah, we've never seen.
What
we
do
have
you
no clue
mean?
Who that would,
Who?
who could that be?
Yeah. So that's the news from Kenton.
Thanks,
Everyone
Kenton.
has seen the frog person.
Also, assume Ek, you brought the communication box for your parents, the little crystal that can do a projection every couple of days. Have you talked to your parents at all, or
Have I talked to my parents at all? How long have we been on the lam?
at this point now? It's been it was 3 weeks when we picked it up. It's been another couple of days, so it's been like 24 days, about, call it.
Okay, so yeah, I would say probably shortly after we left, I
Yeah.
probably would have talked to my parents. And then
How much did
I
you tell
haven't-
them?
Oh, I probably told them everything. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. If my mom answers the phone, I would tell her everything. If my dad answers the phone, I would be like, "Hey, doing great, get mom," and then don't listen to the rest of the phone call. And then I would have told
Okay.
mom everything because dad would have had a panic attack because he can't.
Would you
He'll
have
throw
told
up.
her that you're being framed?
Yeah,
You did. Okay.
yeah.
I would have been in the background of all of this.
Do I get grounded for being on a wanted poster?
I mean, that's why I was asking if you told them.
Oh yeah, because they know.
It's a
they
lot
already know
worse
about
if you don't tell the truth. If they catch you in a lie. So
Well, yeah, I have no reason to ever lie to my parents. They're great parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have told them, and also I'm like 26, so technically they can't really ground me.
Okay.
But yeah, I would have told them the whole thing, and I would have tried to make sure dad wasn't in the room, but he probably was in the room, and he's like throwing up. And
he's
freaking
so
out.
worried about you.
Yeah.
He's so worried about you.
Yeah,
I
he's
love
If
the
Cobalt had if he had hair, he'd be losing it. He's so worried about you every day.
yeah.
Scales just
He's
falling out. Gross.
yeah. All he does is just like pace, and then like
Okay. So it wouldn't be a super shock to like your mom if some fisher folk or merchants that were traveling the shores came back and they had a wanted poster with your name on it and picture and likeness. That wouldn't be like a big shock because you told them you were being framed.
yeah, that wouldn't be a big shock
Okay.
to her. My father would probably like pass out.
Run to the house. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? It's like, all right, calm down.
And he'd be like, "Yes, this is the third time you've shown this to me." Yeah, he'd be like he would
Okay.
every time he would see it'd be like the first time, and he would just like pass out.
Because you're about to be grounded, but okay, we're okay then.
Shit.
Someone's in trouble.
Yeah. So that's kind of updates on who's out there, who's after you, and also that Kenton said he submitted this like stack of sort of
Sworn
attestments.
affidavits, notarized.
What sucks is that Major Georgina died in the fight. That would have been a big one. But because she's part of the Navy and she fought alongside you.
Pat, we didn't do anything.
I know. But he's submitting this for review, and they've accepted it and agreed to review it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
But the bounties still stand while it's under review.
Okay.
Can we collect the bounty?
If you live long enough to spend it, that'd be great. You get the bounty, but then you prove yourself innocent and you're acquitted, so you get to keep.
Angelina
yeah.
Jolie. No, that's what I mean.
Perfect
like-
timing.
Yeah.
We
Ashley
can have my
Judd.
echo in.
Some
Yeah, what
Ocean's
now,
11
right?
that shit right there.
I like that.
So, it's your ship is essentially going to be fixed because of the magic of mending and how fast Steve can be with it. Your ship is essentially going to be completely fixed and back to 100% health and readiness this evening.
Yes.
You can shove off from the Devil's Molar, this island.
Should we
You
recruit more
can-
people here? I mean, I always hate to leave a spot without recruiting people. That's why I have so many that you guys don't like. Because I'm like, we might need a guy that could stand there and hold a bucket.
Can we replace Dan? If we could replace Dan, I'm down.
Oh, Dan, he's like a project though, and he knows so much about the islands. I hate him. Don't get me wrong.
he's a
but-
good
I like to
like
imagine he is absolutely like right there as you're having
100%.
this
No, he
conversation.
sucks at shit. But one day, I feel like he's gonna be better, and his like beautiful flower is gonna bloom.
he is
right-
perfect for me practicing my fire breath to make it hurt people
That
instead
is
of heal
true.
them.
That is true. Oh, Dan, you've been there the whole time?
Yeah, that's why I said it. 'Cause you reminded me by standing here.
I've been here.
But, like, not even in secret, he's
used
right in front.
It's just because it's just your personality.
I'm used to folk not enjoying having me
Shut up.
around.
I blast him with fire, trying to hurt him.
I had a paper cut and it's all better. Thank you, Captain.
Damn.
Damn it. All right. Well, should we just spend the night here and then leave in the morning, or what, gang? What do you think?
I guess I'll sleep on the boat.
Yeah, because I guess the bar is just with a one room, and I don't know. And it's
You can
weird
rent.
there.
It's 50 gold a night for a pocket room.
Yeah,
It's
they have, like, pocket dimension
That's
room.
right.
That's
and each one
terrifying.
is like a hotel room size, so you
Ooh,
can
I kind
cram
of want to
some.
see it though.
That's terrifying.
So you
I
can
don't
get
wanna be
multiple
pedantic,
rooms.
But I feel like
Yeah.
the choices that you gave us were spend the night or leave in the morning.
No.
I guess
My
they're
questions are: you
saying,
can literally.
uh,
It's nighttime though. Like it's sailing at night. You can shove off right now. You can spend the night on your ship. You can spend the night in the pocket rooms. You can rent pocket rooms from Quackjack with 50 gold per room per night.
If that's a lot of money, and we don't have any income right now either, and we still have to pay these bitches.
yeah,
I think about it.
I'm
get on a
keeping track. Yeah,
boat.
you subtracted. I'm keeping track, and every couple of days, I'm gonna have you subtract wages and ship upkeep.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
dare
yeah.
you?
We gotta watch our spending for right now, so we can keep paying
Oh.
bitches, I guess.
So we're not
Pat,
gonna.
that's not how
recruit 9
boats
people.
work. You get paid when everyone leaves the boat.
That is true. And it's when we're all singing "Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her." That's when we put the money in their hat.
Well,
I say we
shores have
fucking
stronger labor union laws.
Well, it's not that. It's just like, what are you gonna spend it on? We're on the boat, like, so you can go buy a pint on the ship.
I vote we leave, but that's a steep.
I'm fine to leave.
Yeah, fuck it.
I can sleep
Okay.
on a boat.
Where are we going? Does anyone remember where we were headed?
That's a great
We're just
question.
we're running in circles.
Do we
I
even
can
have
help
a
you run
map?
down lots of different options. Yeah.
I vote that we go to the Sunhold Seas, because then if we get chased by enemy pirates, maybe we'll have a chance meeting that my twin brother will appear and save us.
Here, I'm gonna pull up a working map of the shores, and we'll put it on the screen.
But I thought we had like a thing we were gonna go do. We only stopped here because our boat Bussy got blown out, like White Party. But weren't we like on the way to do something prior?
No, we opened the season. We opened with you all under attack, being run down by those bounty hunters.
So we didn't have a thing. Oh yeah. So my vote is Sunhold Seas. Selfishly,
head south.
but
Just
I can
so
be swayed.
Just so we can get accidentally pirated by your brother.
He's not gonna pirate us. He loves me.
Here you go.
How does he-
Oh, cute.
So you are currently all in an area of the ocean called the Sodden Pass in the upper right there, in the northeast. Kind of maybe close to that one anchor.
Brightline
south.
looks like fantasy Asia, so maybe we can get like that would be perfect segue for Tempest to become Asian Chet Hanks.
Yeah.
Good.
So let's go
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Brightline.
This looks like that One Piece map where 20 years from now we're gonna be like 2 spaces over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're in the Sodden Pass. So Bridgesport is where you came. Yeah. Brightvine is an extremely wealthy community. It's a small island, extremely wealthy of merchants. It's very, very rich in natural resources like farming and exports and fruit groves. It's kind of under the banner of Anchor Landing Protection, but not quite. They don't have like a huge presence. They have a lot of like private security. It's kind of like if this world, where the billionaires would hang out.
Hell yeah, that's where we should go then.
Okay, yeah, we definitely got to go by there, so that way Tempest can get another house.
Yeah.
As far as the areas, yeah. So the Broken Sky is sort of homelands of the Minotaurs of the shores, and they are not. It's a completely different sort of governmental entity, sovereign state than Anchor Landing. They're on friendly terms, though. They're not opposed to big bounties, but they're also not, in league with Anchor Landing. Moonhaven is a community of moonborn orcs that claim to kind of trace their lineage back to the first moonborn orcs to ever
We can't
sail
go there
the
'cause,
seas of the shores.
Steve hates vampires, so we can't go there.
No, they're not vampires. They're moonborn orcs. Salmar is a massive Wayama city, but that's down
That's
beneath
underwater,
the
right?
waves. Mm-hmm.
Let's
You
go
need
there. It's
some way to
fine.
get down
Oh, wait,
there.
you guys can't breathe? Okay, whatever.
You have to find a way to get down there. Yeah.
Swim.
Yeah. Nimue and Tempest can.
We just like jump and
Though
like
trying
fall.
to like analog swim down there would be like trying to walk from New York to LA. Like you need
We
a
can do
vessel
it.
of some kind.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but if you
Okay.
see also there's on this torch, that big mountain where the Reavers had their hideout in. Titan's Hand is those series of tall mesas. On one of those tall mesas is Annika's Tower. further
Nice.
west.
Yeah, why don't we just go there and just like hang out the whole time? What's up?
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Yeah.
girl.
There. I don't know if is it on the display that you all see right now. The Glittering Keys. That is a series of like 100 small islands. That's known to be kind of the headquarters for most pirate activity, like where they
I was
all
about to say,
go
there's
hang
so
out.
many skull and crossbones on there. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
if
It's
I'll
where
Is
go
that
it's
there.
called.
good?
There's it's where like pirates go and retire when they've earned enough fortune.
I
Uh,
want to hang out with the rich people.
yeah, because
There's
this is my
Fortune's
friend.
Fountain down south of Sunhold, a great little island.
We should go to Anchor Landing, right? Because
Josh is so.
what's his name is there?
No,
William
we
the
shouldn't go to
Vampire.
Anchor Landing because they'll arrest us.
Why?
Because we're wanted. That's who wants us. Anchor Landing.
Yeah, but William the Vampire, right, Pat? Tell him. He'll
Yeah,
protect us
William does
forever.
have an estate,
I think
Parasol Manor.
we should steal. We should not steal. We should go get on like my brother's special silent ship
Okay.
that is invisible at night, basically, and then do a nighttime entering of Anchor Landing.
How do we
and
find the ship?
We just got to go down there, I guess.
Mhm.
It's
Well,
pitch black. We got to be able to see it.
All right, well that's fine with me. As long as we're running and generally staying out of danger. Seems like people still try to eat us and so forth and
Yeah.
so on. But
We can hide in On Loose Torch because there's like that back entrance or whatever if we need to hide somewhere for a night.
yeah, should we just take over that base and make it our own? Maybe do our own experiments, make our own little guys that are weird and
Steve runs in the room like Kramer, like, I have a third arm. Look at that.
I could go for huffing random jars of stuff and weird things happening. Unless the government has guys there, but I'm
Oh,
fine to
yeah,
go
that's
check it
true.
out because I'm
Yeah.
curious.
I'd
We
say
can stop by there.
you could probably intuit one of two things has happened with On Loose Torch. It's either completely abandoned at this point now, because it's been over a month since you had your, in Game World, since you had
Mhm.
your adventures there. It's either completely cleaned out and abandoned. The facilities are probably still there, or Anchor Landing is doing something with it.
Uh-oh.
Ugh.
But
Okay,
no,
well, we
they're
can
not supposed to. It was supposed to be a neutral, unclaimed sort of like landmark between like Sunhold, Anchor Landing, Salmar, Broken Sky. But so, and if you want to go there, that's fine. I just want to know the trajectory you're gonna take.
Let's head
Probably
to
the water.
Yeah, via the water. Okay, yeah, we'll start heading that way. If we need
Fuck
to
you,
stop
Tim.
by Brightvine, we can like it's because you said we're in the wet pass, right?
The Sodden Pass, yeah.
So if we head down and Anchor Landing's getting a little spicy, we can always like kind of venture into
Like right
Brightvine a
there.
little bit. And then
Sorry, is Brightvine? It's not blue, so it's it's like a smaller city, and it's not
Yeah,
underwater.
Salmar is blue because it's a Wayama city beneath the waves.
yeah, so that's above the
Brightvine
waves.
is a
That's where the
small
rich
but
people
very,
are.
very rich, wealthy community.
Hey, we gotta go there.
As I say, yeah, like if we can go there, supply up. If
They'll
we
have their
need
own
to.
like paramilitary force and not the real cops. So
Exactly. You can seduce several lords
Yeah.
and ladies
Yeah.
for potential property.
I'm gonna leave there with like 95 different like houses and deeds and
Yeah.
estates. It's crazy.
And then we'll just keep going until we hit the Sunhold area. And then
I'll suck and fuck our way into Freedom Gang. I don't care. I'll do that.
I love that idea, actually. Yeah. Because of powerful allies. Yeah. So we'll do.
I'll
head
do
to
a
Brightline
blackmail
and then down.
too. Maybe there's like a real
Tempest loves
uptight-
blackmails.
Yes.
That's confirmed.
Okay. But maybe he's like, I'm a straight guy, and then
And you're like, they all say that at first.
Yeah, and I'll
Then you flip your hair.
and then I'll blackmail him and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
Make him do piss stuff.
Yeah.
So you want to go to Brightvine, like not near around it, like go to there and see what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, we'll just go there.
Okay.
Fuck it.
I'm really shiny, and Tempest can function in society. So I think that will, because like you know how rich people are. They see something like covered in rhinestones, or they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that looks expensive. That
Yeah.
little dragon there, that's
Yeah.
expensive."
Yeah.
And they'll see
Mhm.
Tempest, and they'll be like, "A man of taste and
Yeah,
thigh,
finally.
exposed thigh window."
I'll be with my people. the
Yeah.
upper echelons, the upper crust.
It'll
if
make
you
so
will.
much sense. It'll make so much fucking sense.
Okay. Great. Are you setting off right now? At,
Yeah.
Nighttime.
How long's the trip?
That's
You
the
think?
best time. That's the best time for navigating.
That's true. More
Yeah.
stars.
How
that
long?
way.
How long do you think the trip is?
Let me take a look here. That will probably take you from where you're at full speed with no impediments, no storms. That is probably going to be 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Let's fuck it. Don't go. As long as Tofa and the crew is fine to
They're
go
doing.
at night.
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
They've
gang.
been. While Steve's mending, maybe had one of them assisting you with holding the planks. The other ones were kind of getting the ship ready with sail. Yeah. Do
All
it.
right, well, I feel good about this, gang.
Agree.
Steve's like, I don't feel good about anything anymore, guys.
What do you mean, Steve? Tell us about that.
We can't even like get fucking wood without me being eaten alive by a frog. Like,
But
It's clear that
Steve,
we are
why
not
aren't
God's food.
you wearing pants yet?
because they're gone. I only had the one
Because
pair.
they're gone. We can
could
buy
have
you
gone
some new
back to that
pants.
frog and cut him up slow style and whatever.
Yeah. Cut him up the long way. Did we bring the gator? Are we eating gator tonight? Boss?
Could do.
Tempest needs to minor illusion me some pants.
Yeah, I'm constantly minor illusioning pants, but sometimes I make it so your dick flop out, like in Cyberpunk when it first came out.
Our sword has like a little butt window.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just keeps clipping through.
I don't know why I thought
Every-
you had a tail. I just assumed you
Every
did.
time Steve notices, he's like, fucking stop it, Tempest.
It's hard.
I can't map out this goddamn movement you got going on. Hold on.
Stop it.
I'll patch it tomorrow.
I know it feels like you're constantly getting eaten by frogs, but if you really slow down and think about it, it doesn't really happen that often.
We just need. I mean, how do I even buy pants? We're wanted. Well, like, can I
Well,
just walk
we
into
went
this-
in
We're only
there and
wanted-
it was fine. You should go ask what's his name in there, Crappy Jack, if they have any pants you can buy or whatever.
We can rob that
Jack.
Minotaur. The
Alright.
Minotaur we looted, you can take his pants. Like he's
Oh,
dead.
yeah, he's
Alright.
dead.
He's not gonna use
Yeah,
I
them.
bet he has some
before
sick
we
ass
leave.
pants you can have.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's fucking right on theme with all of my character goals and ambitions across campaigns. Is I go and steal the pants and sneakers off of the dead guy.
Yes.
way to
Skyrim
do it.
style.
Absolutely.
Steve's over in
Okay.
It's like, why are you holding
Pat,
all this cheese?
How valuable are the sneakers?
What sneakers?
Minotaur wear sneakers, Pat?
Minotaurs. Minotaurs.
Oh.
Yeah, you can pick up like weird
They're
circle
like boots.
shoes.
I mean, they're fine. They weren't on his feet. They were on the shoe rack because there's no shoes
Min-
inside Quackjack's. So you could just go take them.
All
But
right.
Min-
Minotaur ain't
Lost
got
and
he
found.
got
Yeah.
hooves. They
Yeah, Minotaur ain't got no toes, ain't got no feet.
Oh, that's right. Sometimes they wear boots. They're special Minotaur boots.
Yeah, but Steve's
better
fucking
grips.
freak feet, aka not hooves, is not gonna fit.
Yeah, you know what's gonna look like? You know what it's gonna look like? It's gonna be they're just gonna be Naruto shoes. Like
Here,
balls
Steve,
and toes are gonna
There's
be
a
out.
lost and found in Quackjack's. If you want to rummage through it and see if you find a pair of shoes that fit,
That's like
I'm gonna have you
buying
roll.
fucking shoes at Macy's downtown
Alright,
Crossing.
shoes. It's the pants that are the real problem. Steve is gonna have a hard time finding another pair of Gulper jorts. You know.
That's true. But also Steve barefoot might be more dangerous than Steve with shoes,
That's
honestly,
true.
because he's a martial artist.
Honestly, Steve, you might need to lean into it. But you get shorts. I
But,
don't
Alright,
like it.
Steve. What are we doing?
I don't know. Difficult terrain with shoes and difficult terrain without shoes feels like two different environments. You know. Steve's gonna steal some shoes.
Okay.
You have to steal. If you go and ask, there's a lost and found. You can.
He said what
Are
he
you gonna
said,
try
Pat.
the Minotaur
He
Yeah,
boots?
already
but
said
if you
it. He
just-
already said it.
If you just take shoes out of the lost and found that aren't yours, that's stealing, Pat. Do you just go to the lost and found anywhere and just take whatever the fuck you want, Pat? It's
No.
not yours.
No, I
But
lied. I'm like,
Quackjack's
oh, I lost
rule,
my.
he's got stuff that's up for
necklace?
grabs.
My sunglasses?
All right, that's different. The up for grabs box. Yes, I will raid the up for grabs box.
As long as you
Alright.
talk to Crappy Jack, I'm
There's
sure
rules.
it's fine.
Crappy Jack.
Yeah, crapjack.
One day I'll make a character that you don't twist their name, but today is not that day.
Impossible.
In my defense,
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
Quackjack.
Tempest would not remember his name canonically. This is why last when we were doing Frost, Icewind Dale or whatever, I played a character who can like their whole that Fearbolgs don't use names, so
Yeah.
I didn't have to remember a single
Done.
fuck name the whole campaign.
Easy.
It was perfect. Made my life so much easier.
You know what though? In retrospect, you were just an asshole in character because you don't use name. You don't have a name, but that doesn't mean that you can't remember anyone else's name. You just purposely didn't fucking remember shit.
Because we don't use names. It's not a priority, baby.
He hasn't
You know
stretched that
words.
muscle.
Yeah.
You know, this is a cup. This is a
Colonizer.
horse.
Those aren't proper names. Those are just names.
Colonizer.
That's called people
So-
wizard and cleric. It was
Steve,
fun.
what are you doing for pants and shoes? Are you gonna buy a pair of pants from?
Free
Or-
shoes and Pat.
Stealing Minotaur
You want to? Can I roll to see if there's fucking Steve-sized jorts in the Lost and Found?
I love the idea. There's like
there's no
perfect
pants, there's no
pants.
shorts, but Quackjack
No.
will sell you. He's got tons of pairs of pants exactly like his that look very. They're all tattered and frayed at the bottom and the cuffs, and they have suspenders attached
Just
to
steal
them.
the Minotaur's pants. The Minotaur is not wearing those pants.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Minotaur
no,
definitely
they're
had
gonna be so
pants.
big on
It's the
Steve.
shoes is the issue.
Yeah.
Here's the thing:
But-
if the pants are huge on Steve, that just means it's going to be kind of sexy when Steve happens to not have the top of his gi on,
He's
because then they're just
put a
going to be
belt in
hanging
it.
off his hips.
gonna
and
be-
it's
You're about the
just
same
gonna
size as Quackjack. You
It's
can
the
just get his
belt.
suspender pants. You
No,
can-
Pat. Steve steals the Minotaur's pants, cinches them
He's dead.
with a belt, and now he's got fucking fantasy jinkos. All right.
Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah.
Fair
He
enough.
can, he
Jinkos.
can cast
It'll work
Featherfall.
really
They're
legally
well.
when it
so
falls.
that's canon, Steve. They're so baggy on you. You have to roll them and like cuff them like 3
They're-
times.
They're
gonna
so
be
baggy, but they look
so
awesome.
fitted though when you're a shark.
That's true.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
probably so smart. No, dude. Yeah. No, this is
You
it.
look like Ariana Grande, but on the legs.
Yeah.
Steve, Brett, roll a d20 just straight up and tell me what the number is.
18.
Hell yeah, that's a good one.
You found a pair of plain black boots that look like they'll fit you. They're really sturdy. They look like they'll fit you really well.
Hell yeah. All right.
Nothing exciting, kind of boring. I was kind of hoping you'd roll under a 10.
Whose side are you on?
Steve,
I was gonna
what,
give him
Steve?
heeled boots that have rhinestones that spell out "bad bitch" on them.
I knew it. I
Yes.
knew
If he
you
got
were.
the
It
20,
was like,
yeah.
oh, you roll under a 10, you found fucking heels, like fucking pirate heels.
Hey, you're
yeah.
gay now.
All right. So you're gonna set sail, Steve, with his insanely baggy pants
Steve, you look great.
and his
Yeah,
boots.
pants of holding, bro.
Hell yeah. Pants of holding.
Yeah, I think if you jump, you have slow fall now, feather fall.
They're like parachutes. Yeah.
Literally parachute pants. That's good.
No, I'm visualizing the massive wide jinkos now that Steve's rocking. Like,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
God, when you go in the water, it's gonna look crazy. Like, ah, it's all around me.
Like one of those like ribbon fish. Just
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
They're gonna think you're a merfolk.
Like when Elizabeth Swan jumps in the water with her big dress.
Yeah.
All right, are you setting sail with
Yeah.
Steve's new?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that
Yeah.
we accidentally left Steve because we were arguing about it. And like, fuck, he's not here. Let's go back. And
Yeah, thanks for detouring for like 15 minutes on Steve's pants, but I love you guys.
Oh, absolutely.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
This is
we like
important.
circled the island while Steve was looking for pants.
Do we see any other buildings, Pat?
From where you're at, like getting as you. No.
Well, we did the circle. while
We circled
wait
the
for
island,
Yeah.
Steven.
Oh, you circle the island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we forgot Steve and then we went back and
It's
tried
too
to
hard
look
to
for him.
turn around. We just keep going in a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like Steven was getting the pants. We thought he
Make
was on the boat.
me. All of you, each of you, can make a perception roll.
Oh, what are you?
Oh shit.
That's a 14, my friend.
21.
23.
Nimue, use your fucking Bardic Inspiration. It's gonna expire in like 2 seconds. Just throw it in there. Let's see if we get
6.
Yes.
So that makes it a 27.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Oh gosh, I'm
Nimue,
glad- thank
when you
God.
have a turn with the spyglass as you're sailing, so the Devil's Molar, the way the island's built, it's like so island. There is like beach all around it, and then jungle forest, and then right in the center is a large, but like kind of flat topped red mountain, and just kind of on the edge of the mountain, facing toward the south. Nimue, you see a house like, built onto it, like through the spyglass.
Just
Like
like-
that looks like a house, like a building.
Oh, house.
Shoot
Entry
it.
Points.
That's all.
How far
That's all
is
you
it?
see. I mean, you're in the, yeah. It's how far? It's like so it's at this big. It's at this big like reddish brown mesa at the center, and it's up at the very top of it, like kind of like on the edge,
Shoot it.
like a house in
Let's
Malibu,
know.
like built into the coast, like the sea. Kind of
With Nimue's
overlooking.
help, are we all able to see it?
I mean, yeah, if she points it out, it's literally the only feature of note.
Oh, I thought you
Shoot it.
were just. Yeah, no, that is a house. Good job.
Shoot it.
No, why?
It'd be funny. I don't know.
What if someone
Like a
died? What if
mile
your brother
away.
was in there and he got exploded when you did that?
Are you gonna use that against me for like all the like for the rest of this trip?
What if Shitty Dan was your brother?
There's no way.
I know, I'm just
Look at
saying.
him.
Oh
My
my
brother's
God, why are
fine.
you still here? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna put a bell on you. You just keep walking.
I understand. Nobody wants me around.
It's because you don't try, okay? You don't try. I'm victim blaming you at this point. It's all your
I
fault.
tried once. It was.
Oh,
awful.
God, he's gonna tell us a story.
Oh, there we go. No, you know what? Fuck it. What happened to you?
I walk away.
I once thought I would be
I also walk away.
a humorist. I wanted to tell jokes,
My echo walks away.
but nobody wanted to
I took
hear
psychic
them.
damage.
That's-
Disappears.
The worst kind of comedian is somebody who considers himself a humorist.
Mhm.
That's your scum, Dan.
When
Yes,
we were starting
indubitably.
Tribulation Farce, since both my wife and I are, professional podcasters, but since it's a religion-based show, right? She is an Ivy League educated master's degree at Harvard religion person, and we're like, what do we say about me? Like, I mean, I've been a comedian. I've been these things, but like you're also a podcaster. So I was like, do we put humorist? Do we say comedian? Do we content creator? I don't know. I don't remember what we did.
Gamer is what you put.
Gamer.
Her
That's
gamer
what we-
husband
gamer
guy.
husband.
Gamer husband. I love it.
But yeah, humorist
That's
is bad.
it. What's that guy? There's a famous guy who's a humorist, and he says it just to make everyone else feel like they're lesser than him.
Hell yeah.
David Sedaris, he does that.
Oh
So
really?
I don't tell jokes. I'm a humorist. It's like fuck you, bro.
David
I've heard he's a
Sedaris
dick.
might be a humorist. Because he's not a comedian, he's an author that does live shows.
Chat suggests. Thank you, Killer Monkey. Pod husband.
But I'm more than that.
He's also a gamer.
I'm also a gamer.
Not to all of us. Now entertain us. Funny talky man. All right. So you see there's a house. It's a very nice looking house. I'll say it's very
big is it?
looks like a big rich person's
Can I interrupt you?
house.
We did literally say join Harvard Divinity School graduate Jennifer Cheek, inner comedian / gamer husband Tim Lanning.
Yes.
Yes!
Comedian / gamer husband. Hell yeah.
I love this. You gonna put that on a business card, bro?
You should.
Comedian
Comedian
/
/
gamer
gamer.
husband.
I contain multitudes.
Alright.
Two things.
Hey, it's more than one.
More than one.
Yeah.
All right. What
I go to sleep.
all right, you're just gonna keep sailing?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something, Pat. I need musket.
Okay.
I can shoot
Oh,
you
yeah.
out of the cannon.
You call musket over? It's you yeah, now oh wait, is this the thing? You'd message me about but didn't
I
tell
had
me?
plans.
Okay.
I had plans for musket. Eck has been
What's
continually
up, boss?
Ek has been continually stressed out and escalating in stress, so he's going to self-soothe and de-stress, and teach Musket how to do the Argentinian tango.
Oh. I gotta dance with you?
Yep.
It's like a job requirement?
Yes.
You pay me a gold every time we dance.
I won't kill you every time we dance.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What's in it for me?
Steve
stay
shouts,
alive.
"Didn't you read the fine print?" And then, of course, no one can read, right?
Yeah, you get to stay alive and I'll heal you.
Yeah, when he says what's in it for me, Nimue is off to the side taking her gloves off, and she's like, "You could dance with me."
Who's gonna lead?
That's the whole. It's Argentinian tango. We both lead. Like it swaps back and forth. It's a traditional dance between two dudes, so that we alternate and lead, like mid steps.
Let's see. Okay. So
I'm
sure,
so
you and
depressed.
Musket and Tango.
Yeah, I'm gonna show him how to do it, so I can relax. I spin
Great.
him a lot. Does he throw up?
No.
Okay.
He's a good sailor. He doesn't get seasick or nauseous too easily.
This is good. This is what I was hoping for.
Oh, this is okay.
Does it look good, Pat? Is he good at it? Is he picking it up quickly? Is he doing
He's very
bad?
nimble.
Six.
He's very nimble. Mm-hmm.
That's why I picked Musket. Also, we're the same height. I can't do this with Cameron.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Okay.
Nimue is teaching Gopher Grace how to dodge and also fetch.
What does the Argentinian tango look like? Should we all know what it means?
The Argentinian tango looks like almost like a regular tango. There is. Would you guys know
What does a regular tango look like?
Yeah, you know what that looks like?
Flower in the mouth, you know.
Right. So the flower in the mouth. There's a lot of like
Beetlejuice.
hand on waist, holding hands, like hand contact. A lot of that. And then there are a lot of spins, switching very rapidly of who is the lead by way of the spins. So you build up a lot of like centrifugal force. And then there is a lot of like kicks. Yeah. A lot of what like Fester Gomez and the Adam family do something kind of similar.
Chat coming through. Thanks,
coming
Cheese
through.
Bada Doom.
Yep. There is a lot of like wide leg stance where homie does like a kick underneath legs. There's a lot of like lifts where like like in swing dancing when you like slide them this way and then slide them that way. There's some of those.
Okay. Nice.
It's a lot of good shit.
You two get really good at it. Because what else are you gonna do for 3 days?
3 solid days.
So Musket hates it at first, clearly, but is he kind of like this actually whips ass, or does he still get it to be begrudgingly?
I feel like this is helping me get out a lot of my unaddressed aggression.
Yes, this is why I do it.
Yeah, I've been angry a lot my whole life, and I fight a lot. So usually I don't stay with crews very long. They kick me off because I start fights. But you guys
don't
like
do that.
fighting.
Yeah. Kill other people. Like Dan, and I point at Dan. Kill that guy.
Sure, go ahead.
Don't
Oh, I don't want to
feel
kill Dan.
bad.
Dan's hilarious. He cracks me up. He's all sad all the time. It's so funny.
Well, I tried.
But while he's experiencing dance calm, Steve initiates a performance review, and we talk about his use of 2 guns and how he should stop.
Don't try to stifle my creativity in combat. This is
Steve like grabs his hand and like does that. Like,
Oh. What are these little metal things right here?
Oh
These,
my
like,
God.
irons? There's like one little one at the
Do
front.
we?
of the
Yeah.
barrel.
Should we have a
These two little
firearm
ones.
thing? I mean, let me. All right.
We might
everybody.
need to. We might need to.
I
need
like a firearm
each of
class?
you.
Yeah, I want to teach
we're-
everyone how to use a gun.
We're gonna do a collective. I need each of you to actually roll me a stealth check.
What?
Oh.
With a D20?
Stealth?
Okay.
Stealth.
15.
22.
18.
With stealth? I rolled an 18, so there's a bonus, I think.
What
Who's
did
that?
your sheet?
20. I was on the different page. 20.
Okay. All right. Okay. As you sail the 3 days to Brightvine,
I do want to teach people how to use guns, though.
you do
Better.
not encounter any problems. No
Yay.
bounty
Yay.
hunters or naval try to find you. You have kind of an easy sail. You see Brightvine on the horizon. It is a disgustingly gorgeous island. The climate, it just seems like it's always sunny. You see lots and lots of vegetation. You see a
Perfect.
few small mountains in the distance of the island. You see, kind of from your angle, it looks like up the side of like one mountain hill, there's like rows and rows. It looks like it might be like a grape vineyard for wine, a winery. You see a town, a small town. All the buildings from as you get closer and closer are very uniform as far as like the style. They're different shapes to kind of mix it up, but they all have kind of the same um, red brickish tiling on the ceiling, on the roofs, and it's in the city. This town is very laid out, very grid-like, very organized. The docks look very nice put together. There's a bunch of gorgeous ships, a bunch of them. A lot of the boats and ships there don't look super functional. They look like
Decorative.
pleasure yachts, like stuff that
Oh.
people just take out for like a day trip, would never actually sail like to another location with
Mhm.
them. Just like go out for a sail and enjoy a little wine on the waves and then come back for the evening
Finally.
type stuff.
Do I recognize the growing practices of the farmland stuff?
Do you recognize the growing practices? I mean, that's more inland. The town is kind of near the water by the docks, and then all the more inland was where the farmlands would be. Now, Dan knows this because Dan's, like I said, a walking encyclopedia.
Mhm.
I'll spare you interacting with him directly, but basically, they have a very tight. They're very organized. Very tight. A lot of there's private security organizations. They have like heroes on retainer.
Yo.
Heroic adventurers, and normally a ship would kind of come out and meet you before you could even dock and kind of like interview you and see what your deal is, but that doesn't happen, and you are allowed to kind of sail right up.
Because we rock.
But as you kind of sail up and reach the docks, you don't even have to roll for this. You see a few plumes of smoke coming from the town.
At this point, I do turn
And you
to
hear
Steve,
a lot of shouting.
and I go, Steve, I do think this is your fault.
What did I do?
Well, because you brought up, like, whenever we go to the woods, you, like, get eaten by a frog. And at first, I just thought you were being emotional or whatever. But I think you might be right. You might be cursed. Like, we were just going to go to a nice island.
Just noticing,
You see people
like,
running
the
to and from the
patterns.
docks, and nearby you see a bunch of people. There's some humans, there's some moonborn orc, there's some seaborn humanoids, genasi, all getting a ship ready to like get the hell out of Dodge.
Like, it might not be your fault, but you're definitely born
And
under
they're
a
trying to
cursed
set
star.
sail and shove off and get out of there.
Pat, are there any visible baddies?
Not from where you can see.
Any visible rich
They're all running.
Not from your angle.
Something.
Yeah.
Well, let's
But we
just see
don't
what
know.
they're up to. Maybe it was like a festival gone wrong, a fondue fountain mishap. I've been there.
Who's
Okay.
got message? Can you just ask one of them?
That's
You can,
true.
yeah.
I have
I
message.
also think
You can
we
grab
should
someone.
stick to our rule of not helping people, unless I'd be willing to break that rule if Tempest could scam them out of some.
Yeah, they seem
money or
rich. You seem
things.
rich. Yeah. I can talk to them within 120 feet, Patrick.
Sure.
Hey, you
So
there, my
you
friend?
see, you see.
I'm in your
You
head.
see
Don't worry.
a human sailor, like look up, like what?
Don't
What?
worry.
What is that?
Just me. Anyways, it's your boy. What's up?
Huh?
What's going on?
What you mean?
Look at all these people
Who-
about.
Would he be able to kind of like pinpoint where the voice is coming from and like see you like across the dock?
It's up to you, my friend. It doesn't
Sure, I'll say
inherently
he does, and he kind of feels almost like in a location where he can kind of, even though it's in his mind,
Yeah, like
he
the
can kind of
itch
feel.
might be pointed towards me. So to
He
speak.
sees, and it's like, gotta get the fuck out of here. There's a giant thing. It's like an octopus made of metal, and it's wrecking the city.
There's an octopus made of
Just-
metal wreck in the city. Okay. Well, everyone's rich here though, right?
Aye, some say
Great.
richest in all the shores.
Well, if we do something about it, would these rich people like protect us or whatever?
If you can do something about it, yeah,
All right, tell
I'm
everyone
sure.
to calm down. The heroes are
No, I'm getting the
here.
fuck out of here.
What? No.
I'm getting the fuck out.
All right. Well, tell everyone to calm down. If there's anyone,
They said they called their hero, but I don't know what he is.
oh, it's us. Yeah, who do I
Can you
talk
wait
to
to-
that called
hey.
for heroes? That's us.
You're
Oh, I wish
talking
I'd
in
have
his
asked
mind,
that.
and he sees you across like the dock and ships. Go like, oh, wait, like I don't. This is very. Can you get out of my mind? I've got to go.
No, I say out loud.
It's very
Well,
intrusive.
who called for heroes so that we could talk to them? And what's their name?
The town council.
Okay, what do they look like? And then, because we're the heroes, but it really.
I don't. I'm just a sailor
All
on
right,
the
calm
ship. I work
down.
for. I don't even live here. I'm trying to get the fuck out.
And you hear a click. Okay, so there's like a big monster. They did call for heroes, which we could pretend to be. And then worst case scenario, we're on the island and we loot the empty houses.
Yeah, why don't we just wait for the thing to kill everything and then we'll steal what's left?
Ooh, but with rich people, they gotta see it. They gotta see you do it. Is the thing.
Well, I don't.
Because
Mean,
they don't
like,
care
save
about like
them.
if the solution is done, they won't pay you. But if they're about to get stepped on, you're like couple gold, not get stepped on, then they will pay us. Yeah. So,
Well, what I mean is, we just steal their stuff
mm,
and then just say the monster took it and then leave.
okay.
So then we don't have to worry about getting paid because we'll just have their things.
All right. Crew council, Steve Nimue, thoughts?
Uh,
Do we
they'll
see a
say-
monster? Do we see like an entity?
you kind of see you see this maybe 2-story tall, like swath of silver, like metal thing kind of moving deeper through some buildings, and you're smashing, and then you hear like clang of metal on metal, and another person kind of runs up to you all and is like waving. It's like, get out of here, get out of here. There's some big fuck all like metal octopus thing freak show that's like and it's like there's like a brain in a jar in the middle of it, like
We're heroes.
ranting about taking over the town. Get the fuck out. We're getting out of here.
I'm trying to like wrap my tail around Tempest's face before he.
No,
Yeah.
if you lie about being a hero, you get treated better. That's how you get in the VIP
That's also true.
zones.
That's also true. That's also true. I don't want to deal. I don't know what that thing is. I don't want to deal with that. I think that's huge.
That brain in a jar? That's fun.
Well, I mean,
Steve always wants to help. Steve's like, hey, they need help, guys. We should go.
Okay, but last time we helped people, we became wanted.
That everyone wants us. That's great.
that's
They want us dead.
Nimue, what do you think?
I'm a champion, Nimue. There's I like to imagine that there's, those steps, those stairs for little dogs to get onto couches.
Uh-huh.
They
Yeah.
have those by the walls, various walls for Nimue and Ek.
Yeah, 'cause we
Nimue
can't see
steps
what- I'm,
up,
like,
so you see
on-
your eyes rise above the side of the ship.
I'm standing on Steve's shoulders, like, what the
Well,
fuck is
they're
this?
already expecting heroes, so we don't have to whatever. We can just get in there, and then if it turns out to be too bad, we'll just take a gold jar or whatever, some teeth, and then skedaddle.
This scenario really fits Steve's original premise for being here anyway, which is to be seen doing good shit.
Exactly. Do good shit to get things. You get it. It's a transactional thing.
If rich people see you doing good shit, that's even better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the rich people are all leaving.
Then they're like, oh yeah.
Okay, can your jug of mayonnaise make something explosive?
flammable only, I believe, because I don't think I don't think it does explosives.
Can it make alcohol? Can it make like liquor?
Jug, alchemy jug.
Can it
We
make
got-
gasoline?
It
Everclear?
cannot.
Piercing.
It can do mayo is I think the only flammable item on there, or acid, but not a lot of that.
Wait, it can make acid. Let's make acid.
It doesn't. It doesn't say. Oh, well, 8 ounces.
Well, I have to assume we rotate, not just mayonnaise, right? Just
But it doesn't specify what kind of acid, and 8 ounces of LSD is too much.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Well, yeah, I was hoping we could fill a barrel full of something and then make that octopus thing eat it and then explode it.
Well, maybe we could have it chase us to the
An exploding barrel can't be the solution to every bite from now on.
what? You sound
Why not?
Pat, did you just hear
who
yourself? You
says,
sounded
Pat?
fucking stupid.
Who said?
Well, maybe we should find out in 2 weeks because Pat just made me really angry.
Yeah, we're gonna actually, yeah, because we're gonna talk about that, Patrick.
Can we throw 8 ounces of LSD into the octopus and send it into the next?
It has a
dimension?
brain. So
it would
yeah,
make
it
them
has a
stop
brain.
being a villain. They'd be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this."
Yeah,
Yeah,
We
we
could do
can pick it up at our next time, and you can what's going on with this giant metal octopus that seems to be piloted by a brain in a jar.
Cephalodon.
I don't like
The
that.
Wild West. Well, thank you, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time. I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas.
And Hanukkah, because Hanukkah starts like the 25th or something.
Oh, okay. And Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any holiday you celebrate.
Just this
Well,
two.
only the ones that we deem worthy, though.
I'm going to North
Well, yeah, I
Carolina,
did-
so I gotta start practicing.
Yeah. You
What-
gotta do
what-
Christmas. I have to do Hanukkah. Yeah.
One of my favorite moments recently was FaceTiming with my parents and my kids and one of my daughters. It says like she's writing something in a card, like, "How do you spell Christmas?" And they go, very much on purpose. My mom's on the I go, "Just do Xmas, honey." And I was like, "No,
Don't take the Christ out of Christmas.
Yeah. Don't put Christ in there. It's too complicated. XMAS. There you go, baby.
That's funny.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, we will be back in 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm good. That'll be January the 2nd
The second.
of 2025, which I think is going to be great. I think it's going to be a great year.
We can all
I think
agree
it's
it's
gonna be
gonna- this
awesome.
is
It's
gonna be the one.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the one.
I got a
This is
really
gonna
good
be the
feeling.
one.
I got a good feeling about this one, y'all.
I got a good feeling
yeah.
about this. You're right, Pat. You're right. This is gonna be the
God.
one.
Save
It's not
us
gonna be
all.
like super COVID or anything like that.
No.
It'll be great. We'll be doing. It'll be
Everything's
so.
gonna be fine.
so
We're
great.
beautiful. We're all gonna have health care.
I might move to Ireland. Like, hey.
Trump is gonna be like, you know what? I'm sorry. Someone threw 8 ounces of LSD into my jar, and I'm so sorry about all the things I did.
Yeah, I've seen the thing.
Yeah.
I doo-dooed
So
my whole diaper.
if we all still exist, we'll see you all on January 2nd in 2025.
And I'll see you on January 6th.
do a reverse January 6th.
A reverse January 6th is just staying home, and bro, I'm gonna.
Way ahead here.
That's so
I
I
fucking
guess it's
Okay.
kind of
funny.
true what happened, you know?
I just love that there was who was the wrestler? Was it Cody who said
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
January 6th, let's go. Like,
January 6th, bring it!
because I think it was like a pay-per-view or something
Yeah.
happening, and I was like, that's the tweet.
It might have been like that January 6th.
Yeah, it was so fucking
All right.
funny. That poor guy.
On that note, see you next time, mateys.
Bye.